Mike, NoStressMike.com. This is going to be part 2, and we're talking about profiling. I'm profiling somebody it's a social event, a social meeting. You're meeting this person, and this is what I look for. These are the things that I'm trying to figure out what kind of person this is, and this is what I'm looking for. And now, all of my videos, well, not all of them, but I got videos talking about how to change yourself. And the reason is that because people are going to be profiling you. They might not admit it, but that's what they're doing. And now I got to do it a lot of times because, like I said, I can't speak to a lot of these people. They speak different languages than I do. So I have to figure out what kind of person this is. And, so this is why profiling is a big thing for me. And, but anyway, this is what I want to do is I want to try to clarify what all this stuff, the word and what all these things were. And the thing is, and I've said this before, we can change our personality, our character, all this stuff. We can change, and that's why when somebody says, "Well, this is the way I am," if you don't like it, well, yeah, you're right. You're an asshole, and you want to be an asshole. I mean, they want to be like that, okay, because they don't want to put up the effort to better themselves. And that's okay. That's okay. But I need to understand that. Because if you don't give a shit about yourself, why the hell do I want to give a shit about you? Okay, see, so these are things that I look for. And like I say, these are things that I've had to change even in myself. Remember, I told you, I used to spit all the time, no big deal. After I come to China, man, I see these people just spitting all over, and I think, man, that's nasty. I stopped spitting. Can't believe it. As old as I am, I'm changing my ways. Why? Because I'm learning. I'm not too old to learn. And so this is what we're talking about. Okay, I talked about the upper class, the richer, the rich. I mean, really rich people. And I say they're well-mannered and polite. And this is why I want to kind of go into detail about what I'm talking about on this stuff. In the rich people's case, they're well-mannered and polite because they already realize they probably got ahead, or if they've kept their money and if they're born into it or they made their money, it doesn't make any difference. You start acting like an asshole, there's going to be people start ripping you apart. So, and now this is in general. All this is in general. Because like I say, President Trump, he doesn't fit the well-mannered stuff. He's not real good on words and stuff like that. But it doesn't make any difference. Like I say, this is just kind of in general kind of thing you see. And like this is what I'm saying. You mix. Somebody isn't in one of these classes. They're a mixture of all this stuff, and that's what you're looking for. Okay, so, but anyway, they'll be polite and nice. And why? Because there might be an opportunity right there. That's why they're meeting you. There might be something there. Okay, their appearance, and like I say, because they're not driven by money. I'll say they're not money motivated. Because of that, they might be going down to the factory to check that out. Sometimes they go to social events. So, they're going to be dressed in all different kinds of stuff. So, and like I say, of course, they're going to be confident and character. They're going to have character. You can trust their word. They're going to be picky about the kind of words they say because they know they're being held to those words. So, these are things that. And this is why they're cautious. That's another reason why cautious is there. Because they have to figure out, they're profiling you also. They're trying to figure out, are you a threat? Is there, do you want to hurt me financially, or do you want to, hurt me in any way? This is what they're trying to figure out. That's why they're a little cautious. Okay, The political aristocrat kind of type people with titles. Those people are, like I say, going to be well dressed. See, in their world, they gotta, that's why they wear the suit. See, lawyers always wear suits and stuff like that, and that's because they have to look the part. I mean, that's what makes them like that. And that's why when you see a politician putting on a flannel shirt and a jean jacket and a pair of jeans, you laugh. Because he's doing it for the camera, you know what I mean? Because that's what I'm saying. They don't dress like that. They're well dressed, and of course they're going to be well mannered. And now that doesn't mean they're sincere, but they're going to be well mannered, and they show character. I mean, they try to project that they have character, dignity. This is what they have. This is what they're trying to project. And then, and all this has to do with the clothes they wear, the car they drive, and are they money motivated? An easy one to say is yes, but that's not necessarily. So, and do they have money? I don't know. They'll project some kind of class and confidence. Okay, yuppies. Appearance is a big thing. And that's one thing I've noticed here in China. Appearance is a big thing. They want to not only the culture is what I'm talking about. They're really clean. You go into just about any house, they'll be clean. They just, whether they're rich or not, they're going to have a clean house. It's a big thing. They want to appear like that. When the government sets up stuff, they, like I say, they got all these nasty old buildings. They'd rather tear them down and put up some nice high-rise apartments. So it appears. So that's why appearance is a big thing for the yuppies. The car is going to be good. And will they have money? You just don't know. And they will appear to have class. So these are things that I'm seeing. When you've introduced me to Joe, these are things that run through my mind when you're introduced me to him. Okay, and talk about the business. And a lot of that is because I consider myself this. So this is what I look for. And I say I'm looking for somebody with character. You really have to have character to have a business. You really want to do good, because people have to trust you. Your employees have to trust you. Your customer base has to trust you. Everybody has to trust you. So character. You have to act nice, act good. So, and that's why they're well mannered and polite. Now the appearance, it depends what kind of. I said I had a restaurant. I did all the cooking. I didn't really look all that good, but people knew who I was and what I did, so it wasn't that big a deal. Polite, independent, yes. Car, truck, it depends on. Like I say, you need it for business. So. Confident, yes. The longer you've been in business, the more confidence that you get. Now this is one that's kind of odd. It's not money motivated, and it's not. Like I say, in my businesses, the money is how I measure if I'm doing the right thing or not. When I'm doing the wrong thing, in the wrong business, doing it the wrong way, or doing something like that, the money comes down. So that's it. So if I'm doing good work and everything, I'm going to make money. That's it. I talked about in America. That's what's so great about America. Americans, the smarter ones, aren't fighting over the crumbs. They're not fighting for, I want to get a bigger piece of the pie. That's not the opportunities that America offers. America offers making pies. You make pies, you create pies. So that's, there's no limit. You can just keep going. That's what it is. And that's where we're talking about the Smith. He creates. He does things. He's not worried about all that kind of stuff. He's not money motivated. He knows he's going to make money. That's what I'm talking about. And he's really kind of, he's an entrepreneur. He's in business. Warriors. And warriors, you don't really make money in warriors. Warriors, you'll see it really when you're outside the United States. The lowest paid workers would be police and military. They're warriors. They're the warrior mentality, and so they don't make money. And we talked about the sheepdog mentality. That's what they are, and so it's not the remember, I'm talking about the positive side of looking at these types of people. Okay, and so like I say, so the warrior will be, like I say, he'll be kind of standoffish, quiet. He'll be brave and independent, cautious, because he knows what the world is all about. So yes, he's meeting me, and I'm meeting him, and we're going to kind of shy away until we can find out what we have in common and stuff. So this is, and as a warrior, they will. That's why you see policemen, they all stay with policemen. Military people stay with military people. They talk about that brotherhood. Well, this is where all this comes from. And so anyway, and I'm gonna have to make number 3. Okay, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com.